Hello, folks. Happy New Year and welcome to segment 5 of BillyBall. Our first guest ever on BillyBall is Morty. Say hi, Morty. BillyBall is unrehearsed and hopefully we're going to tackle some serious issues within 7 to 8 minutes so that this planet will be a better place when Morty's my age. And my able-bodied assistant, Simone Paul, I don't know if we can cure this all by the time you're my age, but hopefully we can. So we're going to talk about some things over the holidays. There's always these fights. I don't know why everybody always talks politics, but of course one of the biggest ones is global warming, pollution, etc. So our little firm, I'm going to tell you some things that I'm doing personally. By the way, anybody over 50, you guys will probably already know this, but I'm going to tie together pollution, climate change, zoning laws, and how the government has caused the demise of small business as a result. You got all that, Morty? So, first, to all of you who've been talking about climate change, and if you shop on Amazon or home shopping, I just want to point out, because I got hundreds of boxes this year, and I thank all my friends, and yes, I'm guilty, I did some too, but you got all this bubble wrap, which, Morty, you love to play with bubble wrap, right? Right, you got all of this. You got all this styrofoam. You got all this packaging. I'm told their returns this year are $2 million, or 2 million returns already, boxes and boxes. And just if you're claiming that you're a climate change environmentalist and this stuff is you're using it, then you ain't a climate change person and you ain't helping the environment. And by the way, remember, I'm a rabid independent. I don't believe any Republican or Democrat caused this. We caused it. So a couple of other things that I'm going to do. Everybody knows I love my Chardonnay, and I'm lucky enough people like to send it to me. But I'm going to ask all my friends, you send me a case of wine, it's ridiculous how much of this stuff comes in. Right, Morty? From now on, we go to the wine store and we support our local small business, our local wine guy, who is going to support your cheerleading team, your baseball team, your Girl Scouts, right? Okay, because we like the Girl Scouts, right? Okay, now this one's going to be painful. For 25 years, I have given out my favorite gift, $89. It comes with like 10 Omaha steaks. It is great, but you know what? Inside of this is a cryo-sealed steak or chicken and a box and another box, and then you got styrofoam, and then that comes in another box. So we're going to get rid of all this stuff, right, Morty? No more home shopping. And so my favorite Christmas gift that I got by mail happens to be this bracelet, which was made from recycled plastic water bottles in Bali. You like that, Morty? I'm not a bracelet guy, but it's pretty cool that they're recycling water bottles into jewelry in Bali, and all those water bottles come from our shores, except even with my environmentally conscious bracelet, look at what it came in. It comes in an envelope with what on the inside, Morty? Bubble wrap. You can squeeze it and make a pop. That's fun. I used to do it when I was your age. Pop, pop, pop. But you know what? I love these folks. I'm going to support them, but I'm going to write them a letter that they don't need bubble wrap to send a plastic bracelet. So what's next on my list of things I'm doing with my little company, which is JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, if all my peers in the banking business and finance business did this, the world would have less pollution. So let's just start. How many of these do we all go through? Tons of these. Look, right? What do we do? And then they throw them up in the garbage, right? And what are we giving out? These are micro towels you can reuse for a decade. So one of these is better than cases and cases of paper towels, right? So you can call and you get a Precita micro towel. These things gotta go. These, imagine how many millions. I love my Keurig, but you know what? Time to get rid of the Keurig. Starbucks coffee cups gotta go, right? JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, make your employees use plastic coffee cups that are reusable. It's simple, and promoting your business. And by the way, this one is really just this morning. Okay, talked about my plastic water bottle bracelet. I live on the Hudson River. I pick up these every day. Look at this, ugly plastic. These float around our rivers. There's islands in the ocean of these things. They have got to be outlawed. By the way, all you people that argued with me over the holidays about environmental blah, 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 vote with your pocketbook. Stop buying water bottles and we will stop polluting the rivers. Look at this. Imagine this floated in my backyard. Nice, huh? Can't have them anymore. No, these gotta go. So that's why we're giving out. And I think if the government wants to do something with my tax dollars, buy every family in America metal reusable water bottles and buy everybody a Brita filter. I just bought a Brita water filter. No more water bottles, Morty. By the time you're my age, hopefully we can fix this planet. And now I'm going to explain how the government's really destroyed small business with all of this stuff that comes in boxes. And then, of course, you got your plastic bags. They got to go, right? JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Wells Fargo. Make all your employees use canvas bags. Give them to them. We got them. Morty, that's what we got to do. We got to stop polluting the earth. Morty, Grandma's over there. Go, Grandma. We'll see you later. Okay, we're going to fix this planet. Now, what happened in the 60s and 70s that the government never anticipated was the unanticipated consequences of the creation of the big box. No, Morty, you don't have to clean up. So here's all of this garbage used to get bought by small businesses in our neighborhoods. Quick story, in the 80s, went to Oklahoma, a little town, to a wedding. Every store was out of business. At the end of the block was a brand new Walmart. And it was the first time I realized that when I went to buy a suit at Walmart, the guy that sold me the suit owned the third generation business in the neighborhood. They put him out of business. The sporting goods store, out of business. Every store, out of business. Then, when the internet came around and the government, which I thought tries to break up monopolies, you had Home Shopping Network, QVC. By the way, my mother, God rest her soul, love you, Mom. She was a QVC addict. She'd order 10 boxes a day. She'd deliver 5 boxes to return. She was so friendly with UPS and FedEx. The guys I'd come home to visit her, they were having coffee with her. She ordered so much stuff. So the advent of home shopping, which now Amazon has, and Wayfair and all of these companies are putting every small business out of business. So again, you want to talk about the environment and the economy. The government has destroyed small business. Okay, maybe it was an unintended consequence. Maybe it was by design. Maybe it was lobbyists. But the fact is, the fabric of our communities is small business. Always has been 200 years. By not getting small business back, believe it or not, that causes crime, deflated property values. Why? You got a vacant downtown and one fully occupied big box. All of those generational businesses that supported the Little League team and the football team and the soccer team, they're all going to be gone soon. Okay, and to my banker friends, who, the new thing is it's easier to lend $1 billion to 3 companies than it is to lend $1 million to 3,000 companies. I disagree. Reading a small to mid-sized company's balance sheet is easier than trying to understand Pfizer's balance sheet or Amazon's balance sheet. Personally, Amazon's got to go. They're going to destroy the country. And this leads to crime, and believe it or not, even ties into mental health. In the 60s, when I grew up, there was no special ed. We were in school with, everybody was in school together, but everybody knew everybody helped everybody. The store owners, we knew each other. The people knew each other because we went to the fish store, the butcher. Okay, so almost like, sorry, but I'm going to bring back the local butcher. I want to pay an extra $1 to go have a local butcher, a local fish store. If you start supporting small business and boycott all of these mail orders, you get trucks off the road, you stop pollution, you enhance the fabric of the community, which was the local stores. I mean, every town in America used to have a pharmacy. Now all we got is Kmart and CVS. Folks, when Morty gets to be my age, I am praying that there is no Walmart and CVS, that we have our community pharmacist, that they bring back the little sporting goods store I used to go to when I got my first baseball mitt. And that's really what it's all about at the end of the day, folks. All this arguing over the holidays about Republicans, Democrats, look, folks, I know them all. They all suck. That's why I'm an independent. That's why they should all be independents. This is such bullshit. So look, that's my 10 cents. I know I'm supposed to be talking real estate, but that was real estate, okay? Support small business, refill our downtown stores, get people shopping locally, rebuild the community fabric, and you will see our country thrive again. Okay? We all let Amazon take over the world. You'll have vacant downtowns everywhere and nothing but crime on the streets. Okay? So that's my 10 cents in a day. I hope I wasn't morbid. I wanted to bring up Christmas trees, but everybody in my office said if I bring up Christmas trees, they'll all yell at me. But you know what I think about Christmas trees. I got some fun Christmas trees that I leave up all year round because they're fun and they don't disrupt the environment, and there's no cutting them down. There's no truck to bring them to my house. So my 10 cents is all of us have got to start doing something, okay? Whether it be a water bottle, reusable coffee cup, just let's try to save our planet. This is Billy Procida, over and out. Thank you. And here's to our sponsor, G-Free, the best gluten-free food company around. And yes, I'm going to be trying to figure out how to make that packaging more environmentally friendly, but the stuff does taste good. That's why I bought the company. Billy Procida for BillyBall, over and out.
Gluten-free now tastes great. Introducing G-Free Foods with all the goodness and none of the gluten. With G-Free Puff Pastry Sheets, you can make breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert. Great tasting and gluten-free. Go to gfree.com for these and other fast and easy gluten-free recipes. And our frozen foods will become family favorites, like chicken pot pie, Frank's in a blanket, and cheeseburger bites. G-Free, gluten-free puff pastry sheets and frozen foods. Available at gfree.com and a store near you.